Hey everybody, welcome back. Devin, the OG, the original Grognard, sitting down here, continuing our playthrough of John Tiller's American Civil War Traffic Simulator. American Civil War campaign, the Atlanta campaign. We're in Scenario 3, Battle for Cassville. We're doing the non-historic approach, and we are stepping into turn 7 of 27. So let's just get into it and kind of see what happened when the Rebels did their turn. Not much down here in the south. We had another regiment, a couple regiments show up. I'm assuming it's same brigade right here. Wagon. I still don't know if there's any troops in Cassville or not. And we did see, where is it? Got some rebel troops up here. We got 4 brigades, and it looks like they're moving east to west. So, yeah, they're moving east to west. They're moving this direction. So they may try to take me on the flank. I got a couple more units here. Wow. Well, let's see. 60 men, 50 men. Okay, so there's not much men in those regiments there. So we're looking at 3 leaders, probably a brigade leader, division, and corps commander. So there may be a hell of a lot more rebel troops in this area than I have been expecting. Way much more than my 2 simple brigades of Union cavalry can deal with. Because I've got each brigade's roughly close to 1,000 men. And if there's just maybe 1 brigade of rebel infantry here, I might be able to push over into it. But if he's got more than 1 brigade there, I don't think my cavalry is going to be able to do much. I mean, I do have a little bit of artillery. But one thing I noticed is no supply wagon. Yeah, those guys are going to be seriously short on ammunition if anything hits the fan. So I think I'm probably just going to put a screen right here for now. I'm not really going to press too hard for this victory. I mean, it's 50 points. So I will probably lose more than that in the cavalry trying to take it than it's actually worth. So we may just put a screen here, because if he's marching troops around this way along this road to try to catch me in the flank up here, me having this cavalry here might prove a bit of a deterrent. Now, historically, this is kind of what happened when I think it was Johnston who was in charge of the Confederate forces here. We're trying to intercept this rightmost column of Sherman's that Sherman was moving down into Atlanta, and this was the easternmost column. He was hoping to intercept it and take it apart piecemeal, but decided to pull back when he saw cavalry on his flank. So, and this is the cavalry that Johnston saw, and like I said, I believe it's Johnston, who was the Confederate general at the time, saw this cavalry on his flank and decided to now pull back. And so there really wasn't too much of a fight at Cassville. This is a hypothetical scenario and a what if, and Johnston isn't pulling his troops back, so we're going to have ourselves a little row down here. So yeah, that's what that setup is. And like I said, yes, the famous John Tiller traffic control gameplay series. First Division, I got First Division up online. I need to get them a little bit more organized, probably get them all in one big line, and then Second Division following, and then Third Division is still stacked way back up here for all of, what is this, 20th Corps? No, it's not 20th Corps, 23rd Corps. And then I do have another corps coming out. Actually, I don't know if it's an entire corps. View scheduled. Oh, no. Yeah, it looks like it's an entire corps of at least 2 divisions, it looks like. But they're not going to be coming on for at least another hour, another 3 turns. So yeah, I got to play traffic control, get all these guys sussed out, and get them ready to start pushing as kind of a probing attack. I don't expect First Division to do much. There are 2 relatively weak brigades. I mean, the First Brigade is 3 regiments. And 4th Brigade is, I think, 5 regiments. So they're a little bit stronger, but it's a very weak regiment as it is. That's the division. Yeah, Hovey, the division commander. All right, so let's just get right into this and start. I think we want to shift 1st Brigade over here and then have 2nd Brigade come in alongside them. So let's go ahead and get them down around the land house. Get them online. Let's take a look at visibility. Yeah, let's see, how close do I have to get before I can... Oh, I have to get right up onto... okay, yeah, so pancaking is in effect back here. I have no idea what's in that valley, and won't until I get right there or there. And I don't want to stick my nose up there yet, because I only have 1 weak brigade up online. So let's get these guys, let's put them in line along this hill right here. And it's going to take me a couple turns because they're going to be crossing the stream and over the up the hill and all this other good stuff. So they'll probably be in position next turn, and then maybe start advancing a little bit and try to get them along this hill, this ridge line right here. Well, it's not really a ridge line. It's just where the slope of the hill begins. 1st Division Commander. Let's go ahead and bring him around, and let's unmount him. Whoops. Go ahead and turn. Of course, with commanders, it really doesn't matter what direction they're facing. But let's take a look at his command radius. Yeah, we can leave him in the back a little bit. Maybe stick him up on top when the entire division starts moving forward. So now let's also. This is 2nd Division. So let's just go ahead. How far back behind? All right. Well, first of all, let's just start getting these guys in line. Let's take visibility command off. Now see, 1st Brigade of 2nd Division, they're kind of beefy. Well, troop wise, yeah, 85 men, 122 men, 148, 117. All right, but I am going to have to double stack these guys. Let's take the brigade commander and put him 1 back, and let's get him there. 85 men, you know what, let's have them move back and have them act as the bodyguard / reserve. 167, 189. Put them in line. We got 2 units there. We'll have 2 units here and 2. Okay, so yeah, all right. So yeah, again, plain traffic control. So that'll be first. And then we'll just start stacking 2nd behind them. 2nd is going to be a little bit weaker than 1st Brigade. 55 men. Fudge. All right, well, let's get these guys in line. The weaker unit I'll leave in the reserve with the brigade commander. Where's the brigade commander? There's Haskell. Put him with them. Get these guys all lined up. 1st Brigade, 2nd Brigade, 3rd Brigade. How are they disrupted? Oh, that's right, because I had them. That's okay. That's Schofield's personal bodyguard. His 50 mounted cavalry. So let's take him, because I wanted him on this side. That's right, because I didn't know if they were going to be. I was going to be running into rebels down here, so it's safer to put the corps commander on this side. Judah for 2nd Division. And let's just move 2nd Division up. Just like that. No, you're not supposed to be coming along. Poo. Again, there's one of those things where commands got misconstrued, and the cavalry that's supposed to be protecting the Schofield decided to follow along with the 3rd Brigade. And here we go. 1st Brigade of 3rd Division. That's 3rd Division's commander. We'll leave him right there for now. And let's just go ahead and get them marching. Okay, so now we're starting to open up this big old trail back here. So that was all the 1st Brigade. Let's grab 2nd Brigade under Manson. There we go. I like that. Where's the commander? I think he's right there. Manson. And then, ooh, supplies. 3rd Division supply. Under Cox. Artillery commander. Alright, so let's go ahead. So where's 1st and 2nd Division supply wagons? Let's just go ahead and start moving them up. Since we're not shooting anything yet, it really doesn't matter. Standard supply. So, whoops, I accidentally pulled the guns with me. Oh, well. Let's just get the guns moving along anyway. So, yeah, there we go. Spending more time getting my troops aligned. And this, you know, honestly, I'm fine with that because this kind of does reflect... It takes a while to get for brigades and divisions, not so much regiments. Regiments can go into line relatively easy, but it takes a while for brigades and divisions and corps to get set up from column and line. And I think part of the trick with, and this is common in Napoleonic warfare, although they were battalions then and not brigades. But I think that was a common theme between both Napoleonic and ACW, is that, yes, you had these great ranks and columns of men, but it took time to get them set up, and that was kind of part of the art of leadership, is knowing when to put your guys into line formation. You do it too soon, your men are going to be walking in line formation. That is actually a little bit more exhausting than walking in column formation. Do it too late, and you're going to get hit with the enemy attacking you while you're still in column formation. It's still an art I'm learning. Let's just put it that way. So, anyways, I think that's pretty much it. I don't have any arrived units. Info units arrived. Yeah, no, it's going to be an hour before my other corps shows up. Let's get a nice little picture. That, how many hexes is that? I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I'm stretched out over 26 hexes. Each hex is 250 yards. So every 4 hexes is a kilometer, roughly. And so I'm stretched over 6 kilometers. I think I did that. I think I did the math on that right. Ah, well, I'm sure someone will correct me. Math is hard. I'm going to, math is too hard. I'm going to join the military. Math is hard. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Yes, I did join the military, so I can say that. We're going to go ahead and pause it here. I'll let the computer do its turn. Because, again, I don't think it's going to take the computer to do that long. But just in case, and I know y'all don't want to see that. So we'll be right back. Okay, yeah, that took about 5 seconds for it to do. Really, the only thing that changed... he moved some unit around here, and I spotted this supply wagon. Now, if he's got a supply wagon there, that kind of tells me he's either moving in line formation along this road, or column formation along this road, or he's got troops over here. So it's probably a good thing I'm getting 1st Division set up online. Really no change back here. I don't know why he's not moving them. I could be over... I could be overly... I could be approaching this as in too of an overcautious form. You know what I forgot to do last turn? I forgot to do my cavalry last turn. Oh well. Again, we'll just chalk that up to command and control failed. So we'll go ahead and do cavalry first this turn. And the AI just may be confused and not knowing what it's doing. So, you know, all these guys, it's possible these guys are fixed and they can't move until a certain turn or I get close. I just don't know. All right, so because we were idiots and forgot to tell our troops to, our cavalry to do something last turn, again, I just chalk it up to local command and control issues. Oh, should have dismounted them before I went in there. All right. How do I want to do this? Do I want to move him there? No. So let's form the line with right here like that. Okay. Move him like there. Dismount the division commander. And let's try to get these wagons up on this. I think we want them right here. I think that's going to give us the best. Yeah, that right there is going to give us the best line of sight. All right, yeah, I know. Me being able to hit the V button and see what hexes can be seen from. I mean, in real life, they didn't have this beautiful bird's eye view of the entire map terrain. So yes, it's a little bit cheating, but that's okay. I mean, unless I wanted to play Scourge of War, which is a fantastic game, I just can't stand the UI on it, where everything is in the saddle. I mean, you can scroll it up, but I mean, if you wanted to, you could just play it in the saddle and not know. You can only see what's in actual line of sight. You want to see what you can see from that hill, you got to go on top of that hill. But anyways, okay, so there's my cavalry. Now let's go ahead and continue forming up 1st Division. Okay. How much movement? 6 movement, 5, 6 movement. Okay, so I could probably get 2 more movement points out of it. So let's go ahead and just move everybody 1 hex forward. And then next turn, we'll go ahead and form up on the slope of that hill. And then we'll get a good idea what's down there. 2nd Division. Let's get this brigade like this. And let's move 2nd Brigade alongside them. Where's the commander at? Right there. 55 men. So they're going to be kind of short as compared to 1st Brigade. Get them all online and get the brigade commander right there. And then 3rd Brigade will be in reserve. 2 up, 1 back. We like that. That's still gonna take a couple turns for them to get completely sussed out. Who's out? Oh, that's Corps Command. That's 3rd Corps. Or 23rd Corps Commander. Alright, bring him up. Since we may see some rebels on our flank here, I don't think I want to push him too far over. So let's go ahead and leave him right there like that. That gives him a little bit of protection. But hey, if Johnny Reb wants to shoot at him, I'm not going to be able to stop him. 3rd Division. Let's just bring them in line formation up and hold them to see what starts developing out here, really. I mean, if we do start seeing Rebs over here, then I can take 3rd Division off and 3rd Division can engage them. So, since 3rd Division only consists of 2 brigades, that'll be good. And then let's bring the division commander alongside like that. Wagons. Oh, I've got the guns. Let's keep moving the guns forward. Let's get the guns all together. There we go. Now we also have to decide where we want to put the guns. I want the guns right here on this hilltop. That'll give me a good sight over most of the valley and its approaches. So I think the artillery is going to go on that hilltop. That's a good place for the artillery. Maybe a little bit too close to these woods, and if there are a bunch of rebels in these woods, well, that's what 3rd Division way back here is for. So that's 23rd Corps and my cavalry. So you know what? I'm going to leave it I'm going to leave the enemy turned on this time and see what happens. Of course, now as soon as I say that, it's going to be a 20-minute turn, and I'm going to shoot myself for having even thought about it. But let's see what happens. Let's see. I don't have any arrived units. It is 10:20. I won't get any of them until 11 o'clock. Hookers. Hooker. Interesting general. It's where the name professional females of negotiable affection got their street connotation was from General Hooker. It's an interesting story. I won't go into it all now because I don't remember all the details, but look it up on the internet why hookers are called Hooker after Joseph Hooker of the March to Atlanta. But yeah, I'm not going to start saying who all is going to be showing up there. Oh yeah, one full division, 5 brigades or 5 regiments. Okay, yeah, that's an entire corps that's going to be coming on my flank. Now, like I said, what I'm probably going to do with them is bring them on along this path till we hit this stream, and then cut down this valley. And then I may, depending on how the situation is forming up here, I may continue marching them all the way down here by Crawford and the female college to try to flank the rebel lines, if the rebels show up there. I mean, these units right here haven't moved. But anyways, I'm discussing too much tactics. Let's go and just hit the turn and see what happens. Confederate turn. See, now we've got movement. Didn't have movement. Yeah, he's got at least 2 brigades over there. Now he's moving troops out from Cassville. Yep. There we go. Okay, so not a long turn, but it was very prominent. As you can see, this brigade here moved up. The wagon moved up. We've got at least another brigade here. See, and they're facing north. Those troops may be coming up this way to try to flank me from this direction. And historically, that's not a bad idea. If the Union troops had just continued marching down, and some of the Confederate forces were over here to set up a flanking attack when the Union engaged Cassville, that could be why Johnston decided to pull the troops off, or decided to pull the attack back when he saw the Union cavalry on his flank, because he's using this road to set up to get into a flanking position. That could very well be. I don't know that much about Cassville, so I'm just going off of what little I've been able to glean from the interwebs. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into... these guys are set up, those guys. Let's get them dismounted and moved up. And the cavalry is in place. I doubt I'm going to be able to unlimber them. Oh, I was able to get them on. For some reason, I think it cost 5 movement points to unlimber my guns. But nope, I got the 6 guns. And they got a good view. So we're going to start shelling 60. It's awful weak over here. Well, not really. 200, 200, 200. Up to 300, up to 300, up to 200. Up to 70. I still got all those guys right there. Like I said, I still want to say that's going to be a brigade, a division, and a corps commander. If I could bag a corps commander, that'd be pretty nice. They're worth a lot of victory points. But then again, I got 2 weak brigades of cavalry. So I may not be able to. And it actually is pretty far. I mean, just thought that just kind of went through my head. Part of me is thinking maybe taking 3rd Division and pushing that way, but that'll put them way out of command and control. I mean, where's my corps commander? Corps commander. Well, he could. I mean, that's huge command radius for the corps commander. I could push 3rd Division over here. I may do that. Since I know I've got another corps coming up this side, I may take 3rd Division and push 3rd Division over here and try to hit the rebels from this flank, so my cavalry, to try to put pressure on that objective. How many points? See, even Cassville's only worth 50 points. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But anyway, so that's the cavalry. Now let's get these guys all sussed up. Let's get them moved a couple. Let's see. Where do I want to anchor? I think I want to anchor here. So let's go here. Now there's my command. Whoops, no, we want you back one. Because we've got 2 divisions here, or 2 regiments. Right, like that. That's good. Now, see, the problem is I'm not going to exactly see what is here until the beginning of the enemy's next turn. So I'm not really... That's why I want to hold them on this hilltop, or the beginning of this slope. Yeah, right like that. Okay. And that'll give me a good view of what's in Cassville with everything. And I'm guessing there's going to be rebel troops right about here, if not up in Cassville. Alright, so that was 1st Division. There's Hovey's from 1st Division. Move him up. So, yeah. Division commanders have him much bigger than corps commanders, so he's... I'll keep him a couple hexes behind the lines. Turn that off. Alright, let's get these guys all situated. 1st and 2nd Brigade. That's the reserve. Them there. That's the reserve. And 3rd Brigade is the reserve for the first 2 brigades. So let's get them kind of lined up behind. that's good there. Corps commander, we can leave the corps commander there. And shit, that's 3rd Division, isn't it? This is the time I need to make the decision. If I want to push 3rd Division, well, 3rd Division is only 2 brigades. They're, you know, they're not really strong brigades. They have multiple, oh, 488 men. That's not bad. If I didn't have that other corps coming here soon, I probably wouldn't do this. But yeah, let's go ahead and shift these guys to try to come up to this road here, the Spring Place Road, and then start following this path. Probably get to right about here, this hit as just casting this hill, and then put them into line formation and see what happens there. Pulling them off the road. Can't move there. 5 movement points. We'll move them there. Right there. We're going to have 73 men. That 73 men should not be the lead formation. So move him that way. 42. 160. Just keep following this way. Alright, that's fine there. Actually, move him one more. The guns. We want the guns to get forward. And supply. Get them forward, much forwardness as I can get. So yeah, these guys are probably going to kind of get formed up next turn. These guys should be able to buy me enough time to move these guys. Of course, by pulling off 3rd Division, that's going to leave me a little weak for the attack on Cassville. Not like I'm going to be attacking Cassville with 1st Division anyways. I got to get 2nd Division online before I even want to think about pushing into Cassville. 1st Division can sit back and shoot at the city. Its 2nd Division is going to be assaulting the city. And then depending how quickly my other corps shows up. So yeah, I think we're good with that. It looks so pretty. Yeah. Rank and file warfare, not really for someone who has OCD, because you want to make sure your lines are all nice and pretty. Alright, so let's just go ahead and hit this turn and go into... Yeah, we'll go into the next turn. We'll go into turn 10, and we'll see what the rebels do. Well, that was... Oh, yeah, let's see. What are they doing? Moving more troops up. Moving more troops up. Alright, so that looks like this is his lead element moving into Cassville. Ah, reinforcements have arrived. It is 11. Yay! Alright, so... Ooh, do I really want to push... Well, because see, I've got at least one supply wagon over here now, and a bunch of troops. If I push too hard without having 2nd Division in position to support, 1st Division will get cut to pieces. I'd like to push on Cassville, but it's not going to happen. And yeah, he's just got this whole line of troops up here. Looks like he's kind of moving some troops back, maybe. Or the AI is just confused. One of the two. Well, start off with our cavalry. And we're just going to start off with some artillery bombardment. 30 men. We like that. That's a good way to start off. I'm pretty sure my... Yeah, range of weapons. Yeah, those carbines have only got a range of 3 hexes. So they're not like the normal long rifles that everybody else were using. Alright, so back over here. Oops. Push the button. There we go. Again, I'd love to push 1st Division in, but they're not supported yet, and there could be troops over here to hit me in the flank, so we're going to have to wait for 2nd Division to get online. And let's start getting 2nd Division online. So let's go ahead and Move everybody and put them into line formation. I will admit, sometimes I am a bit too cautious when I approach things, especially when I don't have a lot of good intel. They say, he who dares wins. That's true. And when I play, I take calculated risks. However, I am very bad at math, so we don't like to take too many calculated risks. All right, 3rd Brigade's coming in as the reserve. We like that. Corps Commander. You know, that's as good as places. They need to leave the Corps Commander for right now. One thing let's see, 7 movement points. Alright, so we'll get them there. Let's get these we want to get these guns up on the hill, this hilltop as fast as we can. And 3rd Division. That's 3rd Division and 3rd Division. Both of those are under Cox. Alright, well, we'll take 1 supply wagon, push it up here. Hopefully they'll feed supplies to everybody else, and then this one will support this little advance I've got going on over here. Let's see. Let's get 1. We'll go 2 abreast. Okay, like that. And then 2nd Brigade will just follow up behind. Division, right there. We'll go that with there. That's the division commander. I'll just pull him out a little bit just so I don't get confused on where he's at. And then there's Manson, the brigade commander, and there's the brigade commander there. Okay, yeah, everything nice and neat. Take a look from the aerial view. Yeah, these guys are all hodgepodged everywhere, but they're trying to get to the Spring Place Road and start moving up. And then 1st Division in the lead here. 2nd Division is forming up, and we shot with my horse or my cavalry artillery so far, and they still have ammo, so that's a good thing. Yeah, that's it. That's good. I think 3 turns is a comfortable enough time. It's not too long. It's not too short. So we're going to go ahead and cut it here, and I'll be back later. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticism. Where's the button? In the comment section below. See ya! Actually, I forgot one thing. I have reserves coming on. Hooker's troops. And there we go. Yeah. Wow. Absolute butt ton of stuff. Alright, well, not really too much of a butt ton, so let's go ahead and get these guys sussed out. 681, yeah, you're in the lead. You're the lead regiment. Let's take 434 as the follow-up regiment. And then 187. And 177. Let's just see how far we can keep going with these guys. He will be the brigade guard, 55 men of the 55th Kentucky, or Kentucky? Connecticut. Yeah, I know my states. All right, so there's 1st Division's commander, so let's go ahead and put him off to the side. And there's Hooker himself, Major General Hooker of the 20th Corps. Go ahead and pull him off to the side as well with his mounted 23-man retinue. And there we go. That'll be it. And we'll be back later.